What is work fridge etiquette? I put my wrapped up caramel slice that I had a bite of back in the fridge because it melted a bit and I was told that I was ruining people's lives by doing so. Okay, so to question your friend a bit. If I have a sandwich and eat half, and then wrap the other half back in a Ziploc and put it in the fridge, is that also disgusting? My last job, where we had a fridge, constantly find half-eaten salads or takeout. Half the time people were saving it for later, half the time they had to rush off before finishing and hoped to return to it later. What's his take on the above situation? Say, I buy lunch, and midway though eating my pizza slice I get called to an emergency. Does that mean I now have to throw out my food and try again later? What a waste. What part of the world are you from? I'm in the US and have no idea what a caramel slice is. I'm picturing like a slice of deli cheese, but caramel? Lol. Yeah, people are odd. I put a half-drank bottle of orange in the work fridge and caught a bollocking from a colleague who told me it was disgusting and that I wasn't at home. A weirdo making weird comments about spreading diseases who for sure didn't wear a mask, but thinks germs from a wrapped cake would jump out. At my work all food in the fridge is wrapped and has name and date on it. If the date is good you don't throw it away. Good luck. The unspoken rule in every place I've worked is if it's not yours or communal, leave it alone. If it's been there a while, looks nasty, ask around, let people know before you throw it out. People who insert themselves into the conversations of others who they don't even know rarely know what they're talking about. DW, you're fine. I never even notice what else is in the fridge besides my lunch. People are weird. He sounds like exactly the sort of asshole who steals people's lunches at work and justifies it as it was in the community fridge. She actually touched it? She owes you a new one even if she didn't toss it in the bin. Proper thing to do would be to ask if it was okay to toss. Also putting lunch containers, pages, trays etc. into the fridge is fine. As for putting your item in the fridge that was partially eaten, keyword might, spread some germs. The man that scolded you would be right if it was a kitchen, as kitchens handle both raw and cooked items that are easily contaminated. This man might also be a secret serial offender that absconds with other people's food. You know that one colleague you hear about eating everyone's food to the point that you get the wacky revenge stories. He may be venting his own guilt. Best guideline: 1. Write your name on it. 2. Write the date you placed it in. Makes it easier for folks to know if it's OLD or not, and if there's a question they know who to ask. Most places I worked had a policy: anything a week after it was placed in there was trashed automatically except condiments, which we trashed by expiration date. Or all food in the fridge was trashed every Friday at 4:30 p.m. He's a nutter. You handled him just right. Every office I have worked had partially eaten food in it. Some people can't finish a meal in one sitting, and some places do massive portions. And some people want to save some for snacks later. As long as it's wrapped up, I don't see an issue with it. I now want to try a caramel slice. Looking it up on the internet, it looks very tasty. My office fridge has very clear rules that not only are written down, but explained to every new joiner, since we do work with food, lol. Especially the ones that have an office admin background. New HR lady was super pissed off that someone tossed out her birthday cake because it was just sitting there on a plate with no cover. Rule is airtight, leak-proof container. The rule sheet has photo examples. LOL. The whole cake was tossed with the plate because our cleaner gives absolutely zero fucks. Her manager just shrugged and said you were onboarded. You knew the rules. I don't even work with you and it's ruining my life. No, but if your stuff is making a mess, not cool. Was you saliva open air? Maybe that was the problem. They have food in the fridge and if your germs weren't sealed? Etiquette in my office is that it's in a container, and we had days where everything gets tossed and fridge is sanitized. No exceptions, and it's posted which day is fridge dump day, typically Fridays at 4 p.m. You don't toss until dump day and you don't touch other people's stuff. If leaving a bitten caramel slice in the fridge is considered rude, what is throwing out other people's items without permission considered? Are these people the keepers of the fridge freshness or something? I understand work fridges can get funky, but these busybodies that take it upon themselves to parent the office are the real dicks. Like a straight up piece or caramel? Duh fuck.